Come on, there we go. Hey, fellow, let's start from the beginning. Family, friends, fellow gamers, educators, and students, welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am. No, rewind. I am Grumpy Gnome. Let's get some grump on in Banished, baby. Here we go. Resuming. God, I really love this Happy Pumpkins or Friendly Pumpkin build that we have right here. That should be my screensaver or my thumbnail. Anyway, if this is your first time watching Banished or this episode, let me tell you what's going on. We are running MegaMod 9, and MegaMod 9 can be found in the Browse Workshop over here. If you choose to install it, notice I have all 7 parts in order. So you're going to do 1 of 7, 2 of 7, 3 of 7. They're found right under here. Oh, come on. Nope, don't do roving. Okay, and you might have to go through a few of these pages over here to get all 7 parts, but you want to make sure that you get them all in order. So do 1 of 7 first, 2 of 7. You're going to get a little spinny thing up here that's going to say enable the mods. You want to click on that, and what I like to do after I click on this is actually restart my computer and then restart the game, and then everything should be ready to go. So that is it for mods. Let's go ahead and get out of this. And now my map seed, if you choose to play along or you just curious about what's going on. I named the town Middle Earth. Little play on Tolkien here, because Marlene suggested we go big or go home, and also with Jane Doe, Farmer Jane Doe, she suggested that we do a rerun of the 2025 year, but unfortunately I scrubbed those original those original files. So what I'm going to do here is try to just include all of the cell. Is it getting dark in here? Come on, light, work for me. I'm trying to get some natural lighting in, and because we got a very overcast day, and I'm noticing that the mornings are getting darker. Anyway, it will lighten up here shortly as soon as this marine layer burns off. Anyway, besides, you don't come here to look at my face anyway. So town name is Middle Earth. The map seed is based on Tolkien, the name, where T is the 20th letter, the L is the 12th letter, the K is the 11th, and the N is the 14th letter. So Tolkien. Terrain type, I needed mountains and I needed buildable area. And the valleys is what actually gave me a map that has both. Terrain, I'm doing large because I'll never finish an extra large. My climate is temperate, and this is probably a tad bit colder than the marine or a medium. I think it's medium. Fair, yeah, medium. Temperate, it's a little bit colder. My disasters are on because I love punishment. However, I'm not doing any crop fields, orchards, or pastures because I don't want to deal with infestations. My starting conditions, because we're going big or going home, I chose the largest start settlement possible, and that would be the old castle. And hard, it basically means that we don't get any seeds or animals to begin with, which don't matter because we're not going to use them anyway. Okay, let's get into this game. Resuming. So, what we did is we finished the little happy pumpkin area. We still have a little bit of open space in here to fill with other things, but for the time being, I'm going to say that this place is very well established. If my bannies have nothing better to do, we can go ahead and get them collecting some resources. Yeah, I've got extras. So why don't we start over here and just kind of clear this area. And I also want to come up to this peninsula here, and I want to clear this because we're going to be building on this. Oh, our dock system. Check out this dock. It's coming all the way down. And it looks like we might hit land here. If we don't hit the land here, we're just going to bypass it and keep going. So let's go ahead and continue this because we might actually finish this dock today. So there's one, two, three there, one, two, three there. And oh my God, we got a trader. What you bringing? Do. No, 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 and no. Thank you for coming. Always thank your traders. You can always thank your nomads too for coming by. Hey, we got our first building that has roof tiles. Okay, this thing cannot be upgraded. It doesn't look like. Oh, but it does have a ring of happiness. Check that out. Awesome. Let's get somebody in there. Boom. We now have a librarian. Marion the librarian. Okay. Let's come on down here. This was our urban city that we started building. Are those are not doors? Come on, people. That's not your front porch. I'm going to flip. Flipping. Flip, 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 flip. There's your front porch. Why do these things have side... Why do they have doors on all sides? That's kind of wonky. Anyway, this is another area that I'm really looking forward to getting built up. Do they have a market down? Oh, we were going to find out where we're going to put this. Ooh, my God, that changed fast. Okay, but it's going to go. Green is coming again. Green shall come. I'm going to flip again here. Flipping. Flip, 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 flip. Because I want to get a market someplace in this area. And I'm probably going to come off of this road right here because this looks like it's going to be the center of this area. And the only thing that I'm wondering is where are we going to center this market? So, with that said, we'll do the, you know what, or should we do the urban market? I never even thought about that. Let's go back to the urban menu and see what they got for a market. They probably got a trash market, but you know what? It's the theme. So there's our urban market. Yeah, look at that. Look at that radius. That is garbage. But it's good enough to actually put 2 markets in. So you know what? I think we're going to do that. Let's do the flippy thing. Flip, flip, flip. Do I have this road coming through? No, I don't. Okay, so I'm thinking, I'm looking at this road. I don't want to go to the dock market over here. But that's kind of self-contained for this dock area. But I need something that's going to capture the center of town. And I'm thinking that might be it right there. Or even maybe go right in the middle of these 2 roads that are coming down, which would be like right there. No, I'm not getting the houses on top. Okay. Right there. Yeah, I'm going to go there because the second market we're going to put in it'll go down here to get all of that area. So, let's see if I go right to there, that will get all of the houses. And I think I'm going to flip it to there. that still gets all the houses, and then we'll use that center area and kind of build up like a little bazaar space in there. So this is going to be all like industrial buildings and stuff. This is going to be difficult over here because this is my road coming down. So we may be putting the market like right over here, the second one. And as soon as they build that market, I kind of want to, what I was going to say is I kind of want to, I don't even know what I was going to say. It doesn't matter. I want to build up this area here. No, deforest. I want to clear cut this whole area in here. And yeah, let's go ahead and we can already take out some resources in this area. Let's go ahead and do that right there. Oop, don't want to go that far down. But we can go to there and take that out. Nope, don't want to go that far down. Boom. And I guess up here we can kind of clear cut this area. Let's take this out to right there. That should be good. Okay, as far as buildings in this area, I don't know yet. Oh, we need some lumber. Let's go back to our village center so we can activate one of our sawmills into making lumber. And that's going to be, I think it's right over, are you my sawmill? I don't remember where we put this thing. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go here and then we'll just follow the water. What are you? You're my sand, you're my clay pit. What are you bringing? Lobster. I could really use some more hull components. Thank you for coming. And you know what? Our food is really getting critical now. So I think that might be something we want to focus on. I don't have to put this physician in right here, but I do like to keep them all manned up just so we don't lose track of what's going on. Well, by golly, Miss Molly, we need lumber stat, and we need food. It might, well, there's lumber right there. Check that out. I'll buy it. 4,000. Well, that's going to take up everything we got in here. And they got clay, which I won't be able to get. And look at that. How did they know we needed firewood? I'm going to tack you there. No, I can't do that yet. I need to put more stuff into inventory. Let's do an inventory check here. And this will tell me what we can put in here in addition to that. Inventory by quantity. So we have a lot of duck meat. Actually, we don't have a lot of duck meat. And I would not get rid of that anyway. Wow, we don't have anything to trade. We need some serious food product going on here. Okay. More farm plots. We got to do it. We have to do more farm plots. I don't know if I want to pin this guy or if we should just let him go. You know what? I'm at least going to buy the lumber. I think that's it. And then I'm going to take everything out of this trader so he doesn't suck up any more of our resources. So you're going to get minimized and you're going to go over here. And this trader, we are going to buy your lumber. And I'm going to give you everything I got here. 3, 1, 2, 3. I think these are already taken out of our inventory, so it's not going to hamper us any further. So let's trade that. Let's dismiss it. And because I don't want them to take any more out of our inventory, I'm going to zero these out. So what was my other thing that I had right there? Okay, perfect. And shut it down. Okay, what are you bringing? Well, look at that. Roof tiles, building supplies. I probably should buy those building supplies. I think I will. So we're going to buy 3 of them because I don't have a building supplier yet. And that's going to cost me $465. Go ahead and take that out of pork. $465. Boom. Let's trade this. Let's dismiss it. And take all of our food out of here so they don't put more in. Oops, where's the other 1,000? There it is. Boom. Okay. Now, let's get some farm plots put in. I'm not even going to hit play until I get these farm plots in. I think the nomad area down here could probably benefit from some. And let's see, what's the radius of this? Oh, that's it. So basically what we might want to do is right along this road out here, do another row of housing. This could be industry area. I think what I'm going to do is back-to-back housing here. And then let's see what that leaves us with. And I'm going to try to do this in a cohesive manner where the buildings kind of line up with each other. Actually, this market already threw everything askew, but it's still all right. I'm not fretting over that. Like I said, right now the main goal is to get food in. And we may even drop in some of the trader carts that we've used in the past to create food. And also, we probably should open up some more nodes to get that running. So, this is a node down here. How are we going to get to it? Well, let's see. What's your radius, the forester? You're right to there. Okay. Yeah, the reason I want to do this is so that we can start getting some more. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and make a road along this outside area here. And I'm going to look all the way at the bottom, and we're going to see how far up we can go right to there. Okay, that's going to creek plank across to, uh-oh, did I get my creek plank? No, go away. Go away. Creek plank. To there. I'm going to go ahead and let them build that already. And put that last little piece in. Now, I don't know what's going. That's the center of the node there. We probably want to get a little coastal thing running along here. And this node here should probably run right into this road right here. I don't know if I've already got it going that far, but right there. And we're going to do a road across the top here. And this road should run into, I guess this road is going to run into the road coming down. Okay, we can do that. And then I'm thinking maybe this area here can be for farming. And we're definitely going to want the large plots again. Maybe we can drop some of the 5x5s and 6x6s up here. We can do the larger ones down below. And so where am I? I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Let's go for the 3 main stables first, which is going to be this one. That's going to give us some pork. And let's do the flippy thing. And right there is, and what's that leave us below? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Well, it actually leaves us an area for housing below. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's come up till we hit that road right there. So you're going in, boom. And then I'm going to grab this one, and that's going to go in right next to it. Right there. And then we're going to grab the other 6x8 and go right next to that. Right there. We will drop some homes in behind here. I'm going to let them build those first. We are going to drop some homes in here too. And I'm probably, you know, for my nodes, I use small houses. I don't know which ones we're going to pull out of. Or I will just use these houses that we put under, maybe in this area over here, to and let them just run into the node and do their thing. I may as well go ahead and let them build the road going down the middle here. And we want to drop some storage in here also. So we're going to need storage and maybe even a let's keep with the urban build over here. I mean, even if it's not the most productive, it'll still work. So I want an urban stockpile, or I'm sorry, urban storage barn. Oh my God, that's going to take up a lot. But you know what? It is what it is. So flip. And you, my friend, are going to go. I should put a well in also. So maybe we'll do that. Road, well, road. So you're going to go there. And let's drop a stockpile inside there also. And I don't, oops. Four. So it's a 4x5 stockpile. Yeah, I think so. That's larger than what I normally do. But you know what? It's just to keep things aesthetically pleasing. Okay, where I think up here are my farm plots. So we need to do something over here as well. I'm almost thinking more farm plots. Can we get 3 more of those 6x8s coming off of the road here? I'm I'm gonna do it. We're gonna put some more of those 6x8s in over here. Do, 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 do. Of course, you know what? We may be a little bit late to the party with all this, but we're gonna try. So I know I apologize for this little hamper of time we've got going on right now, but right now the food has become a critical issue, and I don't want to lose half of my population to starvation. What is that? Oh, my mini factory. Okay, let's drop you right there, and then we're going to do the other 6x8s right next to it. Right there. Ah, nuts. Right there. And one more. And I got to make sure that I've got enough storage for all these. Right there. Okay, that gives us a little room on the side to do something else with. I'm almost wondering if I should have started on that side. Yeah, let's do that. My apologies. And we may entertain some other food producing sources as well. Let's go ahead and start with the cows on the outside. There's my road. And how far over can I go? I can go to, well, I mean, technically we could take out that little bit right there, but I'm not going to. Actually, we could probably put a, okay, there's that. So we're building these backwards this time. And then you are going to go. Oh, nuts. Right there. Pretty sure that's it. Yep. There she be. Okay. Gonna let them build those ASAP. Now, can we get some other smaller plots put in? I think this little area down here is where we worked. So maybe we can get like the little group of the 5x5s and put the market right in the middle of those. I think that might be the way to go. So let's first look at that market to see, kind of get an idea where it's going to go, and then we'll build the other 5x5s around it. So we need to come this way, and we probably should have pinned this. So I'm just going to stick that right there so we could see where this radius goes. And then the new market can go on this side of the road. And you know what? I am not even opposed to having this market go like right here. And then putting one more market down here. I think I just talked myself into something. And this, we did take this road all the way through. So I'm going to open this market into this direction like we did with the other one. And there's my animal plot stuff. Okay. And then we can build, maybe it looks like we can get some 5x5s around this. You know what? I think I'm going to build this market facing upward. And then what we can do is we can build the 5x5s around this one. So that's going to go there like that. Oh my God, I got my people running. That means they're eating food. Oh my God. Well, let's. Well, that also means that they're building things. So good on that. Okay, 5x5 plots. Now let's go ahead and grab those. And I think I'm going to go in order again. And I don't think we need the three sisters. But you know what? If we can find a filler for the three sisters, we'll do it. So let's see. This one's going to be over. Where's my market? There's my road. Should we go a little larger? Is that going to help with our placing? Okay, so there's that and that. You're going to go there. You, my friend, are going to go there. This one is my tool one. So you know what? We'll put you across from the market. You're my tool and clothing. I'm pretty sure that's where you're going to go because this had the road right there. So tools, and then we got this one here, which is going to go next to this one. There. And then we got one more 5x5 here, which is going to go right there. Now, in a perfect world, these are going to line up. Is the world perfect? OMG, who is your daddy? They lined up. Good. Good, 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 good. Let's go ahead and drop in some houses down here. I don't know how many we can get in, but this is going to tell us where we're going to hit the road, hit the road, hit the road. Right there. Boom. Come around. Frame this in. Boom. Do this totally unnecessary thing that we always do. Right here. Do you know what? We can actually come down there. Come across here. Down to there. And then here. To right there. Okay. Good, good, good. Now, I really wish I had green screen right now so I could see what we're doing. Let's get some more of that single story housing for the urban area. I had no idea we were going to spend this much time in the urban area. But you know what? It's really not bothering me. Not as much as the food crisis thing. That, my friend, is bothering. Oh, I gotta find my slate roof. So flip, flip. And this is not gonna. I think that's it. Because that almost looks orange. You know, to be safe, I'm going to wait for the green screen to come back. Do we want to start putting people in here without houses? Probably not. Okay, food for some reason is going up. I can't explain that. Come on, green screen. We're in winter right now, 20 degrees. Come on, 33 degrees. That's what we're asking for. We have merchants at the trading post. I'm not even going to look at them right now. Right now, we have other things that we need to deal with. Now, unless those merchants are bringing hull components, that might be worth a look. You're bringing seeds and gemstones, but you're not bringing hull components. So thank you for coming. And we lost the other one, but we know it's over here. Oh my God, we got two more. Are either of you bringing hull components? No. Hey, more tobacco. That's going to be for the Shire. What are you bringing? No, thank you. We're not going to do pastures. I mean, if I were to do pastures, because I'm thinking now go big, I would probably do a deer pasture in the Shire. And that might be the only one. Maybe chickens. Oh, on that note of chickens, why not a duck blind? Or 5 or 10 of them? You know what? That'll get us a little bit of food also. What area? Okay, this is just that town. So something can go here. I don't know what, but something can go there. And I'm thinking seafood scavengers might be something we want to entertain also. I am really surprised that these things over here cannot keep up with this reed. That this reed here is not performing or producing enough to keep these guys busy. What is in this stockpile? Coal. Okay, we have more coal than we know what to do with. You know what? Why don't we kick our coal guy down to 1? Because I think I've got 2 in here. No, I only have 1. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I can see that we need more iron. The iron seems to be our handicap right now. Okay, let's go up to the mines and make sure that every mine is producing iron. Boom. Oh, there's where we probably went wrong. Okay, iron, iron, iron. This one is iron, stone, nope, iron, and iron. We actually could double up the miners out here if we wanted to. Why don't we do that? I mean, we got the labor force. Why not double up our mines just to get more iron into production? That's already 2. Come on. There you go. And there you go. So what do I need? 5? Let's go down to miners over here. Miners. No, what's going on here? Are you guys considered workers? Yep, it sure looks like it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now there should be 2 in each. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Awesome. Produce me some iron. Okay, more food. Where can we put more food? Oh man, okay, my market guy here. I'm actually going to kick in one more. Actually, I need two more. Market people. And I want to make sure that the markets we built down here. Did they just build this one? Nope, they're building it right now. Oh, okay. Good, 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 good. Okay, that this one only has one in it, like that. And then the other market that's going in somewhere down here. Urban. Oh, okay, we're in the node. Maybe go over further this way. There's my other market. Make sure that this one only has one in it also. Okay, good, good, good. And we're getting, okay, I got my green screen. Let's go ahead and get these houses put in now. So we want this one, and we want the slate roof. And there she is. Do the flippy thing, flip, flip. You know, probably I'm wondering if the orange would have been more of a deserty urban, not urban, but deserty southern feel to it. How many of these can I get in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Nope. We can't get 4 in. But let's start over here, and maybe in the far corner we'll put one more thing in of something. So there's that, and then I'm going to change it back to slate, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 there, and then put it in. Change it back to slate, and then dun 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 dun, and then put it in. And then I don't know what we're going to do in that little corner over there. We'll figure that one out. I mean, the only other thing I could have done that might have made this look a little bit more interesting is evenly space them. Nomads, we can't take nomads because we're not producing any food right now. Okay, it looks like they're going to get busy on these houses right away, which is good. We got some more going in down here. Let's see if we can get some housing behind these guys. Oh my god, all the nomads have just showed up. It's like, hey man, we hear that you got room. And I'm going to say, hey man, you heard wrong. Okay, we can take that to there. And where's my coming down road? Right there. Okay, if you say so. And I guess we can go ahead, and this is the most unnecessary thing at this time, but you know the way I roll. I'm all about the unnecessary. Okay. Maybe get another few houses in down here, and then that might mean we need to get a market in this area for these houses. So let's go back to the urban menu. Yeah, we're in crisis mode right now for the food. Okay, are you slate or are you orange? You're slate. Good, 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 good. Come on down. Can I put a house in there? No, I sure cannot. but I can start right there with a house. Ouch, ouch. Tell you what, why don't we start in the corner? Because I think these houses are also going to be going into the node. So one there, change it to slate, move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, change it to slate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, give me one more. Yes. Boom. Perfect. Perfect. That worked out well. Okay, we got people moving in down here. We might need a woodcutter in this area. And I'm already going to see about getting that last market probably right. I probably should put it right here on this corner, right here. Or somewhere in that general vicinity. Wow, man, I'm slurring on my words here. Okay, and maybe we'll get some more housing in up here, and or some more food plot areas. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get the food production into overdrive. I'm going to open this node up because that's going to help. Where are you? You're my fig forester. Guess what? Give me a fig forester and my hunter. Where's my hunter? Nope. 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 Come on. I know you're here somewhere. Come on. I'm going to find you. There you are. You cannot hide from me. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Here we go. Let's get this market put in right there so we don't have to dwell on it anymore. And you know what? Why don't we go house, market, house? Or even if we can get in more houses. So I'm going to put a house on the corner, unless there's something else. Does the urban have a woodcutter? It has a woodcutter. Cha-ching. Let's do it. Let's put a woodcutter here on this corner so it can a woodcutter. In you go. Now, next to the woodcutter, we're going to put the market. Right there. Next to the market, what can we put in? I'm almost thinking it's not going to hurt us to get a school in over here. Or should the school be more central? You know what? Why not put 2 schools in? We could put one school down here, and then we can put one school further up there. I think we're going to do that. Yeah, man, we just talked ourselves into something. So, a school next to the market. Now, what else would we put in down here? The hospital, because everybody says put the hospitals on the outsides. So there's an idea. We don't have any herbs in this area either. And I'm wondering if maybe it's time for another herbalist. But herbs have never been a big deal for us because we're still rocking 5 hearts for our health. So let's see, what choices do we have? We have the school. We could do a chapel. What is the radius of the urban chapel? It's not great, but we can do the chapel here and then do the school next to it. I think I like that combination. So chapel's going to go there. School is going to go next to the chapel. And oh, wow, it lined up. It did not line up perfect. But you know what? It's good enough for the government. Does this road go through? No. But if we went around and up, we would come in right there. I kind of like that. That's going to get people running down here. I don't think we need to do anything with that little corner right there. Okay, but we are going to need some other things here. So why don't we maybe entertain a baker, a butcher, and something. We got what, four? One, two. I think we got four things that we can place. So let's go back to urban. I promise you this does get more interesting. It's just right now I'm trying to recover from crisis mode. We got a baker. Oh wait, we got a. And that's a windmill? Are you absolutely serious? I don't see any windmill. Oh, yeah, I guess I do. There. And does that go on top of the baker? It's multi-story. This is the third level of something. Okay. So you know what I'll bet you this is designed for? The bakery is at the bottom, the residence is in the middle, and then the windmill's on top. I'll bet you that's how you build these. And if, you know, if we ever get that far, we'll toy with that and find out. I'm thinking for my other four buildings, a bakery, a butcher, and should we do a blacksmith and a tailor? Or should we do the herbalist? If we did an herbalist right here, it would tap into this node. I think maybe an herbalist in this area. Just because we're really not sporting a lot of herbalists. So now we do have one. Boom. And then we're going to need a... why don't we do a baker next to the herbalist? Probably should have put my roads in. Come on, one more. There we go. There. A tailor next to the baker. And the blacksmith will go on the flank. There. Now they got themselves a little village center there, and then we'll put some housing up on top of that area. Yeah, we'll put the housing up here, maybe a row of houses in. Actually, I need to find out where this thing comes to. We can't do it because we tap into this area right here. As a matter of fact, that's probably going to be a well right there. So you know what we're going to do? Why don't we clear some resources in this area? It's just so we can see what we're building. And I'll start at the creek plank here. And we'll just do this swath right here. And it's not going to hurt us to get that done. Actually, it's not going to hurt us to do this whole thing here. Like that. And then we'll get that little bit on top up here too. Awesome. And I don't want to get into our node down here, but we could pull a little bit out of there. Get a little bit out of that corner up there. You maybe get that right there. Okay, there we go. Okay, housing is going in down here. They're going in down here. We probably want to do something. Maybe get another block of housing over here. Let's start filling in. I'm going to flipping, flip, 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 flip. See what we can start building around this little village center over here. We're going to kind of do the same thing with the butcher and the... I should probably wait for the butcher to get built just to see what all animals this thing works with. And I'm even toying with the idea of doubling this up. Now, we don't have fish yet. So you know what I'm going to do here? Fish is a huge food producer. So I am going to run this out. Before I run it out, I got to frame the market. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Framing the market is coming around here and putting that in there. Come over here, put that, come on, work with me. Work with me, there we go. That's gonna go in there. And then I'm gonna do the, how did we do that? Okay, let's do the flippy thing. Flip. That's gonna go there. This one is gonna go right there. And then flip, and I'm gonna come out, I think I'm gonna come out, normally it's 5. If I come out 5, that'll put my ring of influence right on the market. So let's start with 3. 1, 2, 3. And then that way they hopefully will not strand themselves out there. We're going to need some salt for the saltery. So let's see if we can get a salt works someplace in on the shore over here. I don't think they've got access here. So the best place to put the salt works might be right over here if we can get it in. And I'm really not a big fan of the salt mines. They really don't do anything for me. So, salt works, will you fit in here? I don't think so. How about if we flip you like this? I don't think you're going to cooperate. Nope. And I'm not about to do any flattening of land just to get this thing to fit. Another thing is to try to get it right here and hope that we can find a method of transportation around that mountain. Right there. I know we might be killing some people here. One thing we can do, we could make a dock road going across there. That would be the easiest. The other option would be to carve out a road through there. There is one more option. How close can we get? No, the tunnel will not even go through. Even if we went all the way to the waterfront, it would still go into the mountain. And of course we can come right here. Let's toy with that idea. Because maybe we'll put a tunnel in and a dock system walking over here. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll toy with that. And so what do I need? I need a tunnel. Let's see where we can get this thing. A tunnel, a tunnel. And give me a green. Give me some green. There's my green. How far down will the green go? Because I kind of want to go as far down as possible. Well, holy nuts on a biscuit. You're going to start there. Okay, what would you look like? You would look like you cannot go in. What if we went up one? Still nothing. Well, that's telling me carve out the mountain. Okay, we can do that. So that is as far south as we can go, is it? Yep, that's as far south as we can go with a tunnel. And you know what? It's going to go in eventually anyway, so let's put that in. I'm going to put a pause on this for now until they get that tunnel built. And then we will revisit the whole making salt thing. If we had to, we could bring this out a little, the shoreline out, to give us a little larger front right there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh! Come on, people. Trying to go there. Look at that. If I brought that out one, we can get it right there. Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to try to get this correct. I am going to try. Grumpy Flattener. Oh my God, watch me mess this up royally. Was it there or was it there? Why don't we start there? And I'm just going to grab a swath of this area and hit flatten. Okay, we may have to come down one more, but let's find out. And I think you went all the way to the tunnel. Oh my gosh. We may have just saved our arses. And I'm actually going to let them build that, because then that way we get the saltery up and running that much quicker. Let's go ahead and put this road in right here. Let's run up the side of this as far over as it will go. Okay, what are we hitting? There. And you're going to need a stockpile of some sort. And I think salt is a mineral. So you're going to need a mineral stockpile somewhere. I mean, logic would say put it behind. Let's see what we can get behind this thing. So, that's fuel. No, no, no. I don't think it's this. Oh, that is mineral. Or is it considered raw material? You know what, though? Maybe this will tell us. It doesn't. We have to let them build this thing first, and then it'll tell us what it is. So, okay, we're done with that. Let's move on. How's our food doing? Well, we're still dancing. I guess that's the right term. Around, okay, 3 foresters. No, 2 foresters, 3 gatherers, 1 hunter. No, 4 gatherers, 3 foresters, 1 hunter. That is the ratio. Okay, good, good, good. Let's let them run because we need to get stuff done. How many laborers do I have to spare? Not many. Not good. Okay, come over here. Oh, and are we running at 10? We sure are. Okay, let's go ahead and I need my piece right here. I'm kind of hesitant about adding more to this. Did I even put a piece there? Yeah. Yep. We got a piece there. They just haven't put it in yet. But what we could do so far is add another one off to this side and another one off to this side. Actually, 1, 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. And I know I said I wasn't going to do this. There. And then I don't know how far further over we can go. And this one probably is going to get one more also. Why aren't they putting that one in? Okay, we got the logs. That's good. Why don't we come across here? And we never did decide what we're going to do here. And I think I screwed myself with this guy. If you look at the radius here, yeah, see, technically we cannot build anything out here without hitting that ring of radius. And if we flip it, it looks even worse. It looks like that. I'm flipping, by the way. So, but you know what? That's still a good radius ring if we had to build outside. And as a matter of fact, I already know what we're putting on there. I'm going to do seafood scavengers on the outside, and we're going to do reeds on the inside. We don't need rice yet, so I'm not sweating the whole rice thing. But as long as we're in this menu, let's grab some seafood scavengers. And not only is this going to get us, say it, food, it's also going to get us pearls. So we'll go one there. And do we want to skip and go out to there? Because that technically would look nicer. I think that's going to look a little cleaner. No, I'm going to go here because that's going to line up with the reeds on the inside. So, sorry, no clean look here. Boom, and then 1, 2, 3 there. And then let's grab some more reeds because for some reason the reeds are not keeping up with production. 1 there, 1, 2, 3 there. Over here, there, 1, 2, 3 there. Okay, let them build it. We probably want to get some kind of beachfront housing going over here. Or we do the other smokery thing. I think that's probably the way we're going to go. Let's see if we can get another portico put in over here. So I'm going to flip again, flipping, flip, 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 flip. And we need to find out how much room we have for buildings over here. I'm still wondering if we can get, no, we can't get a butcher in here. Five by 3. What is 5 by 3 that we can get in right there? I have no idea. But we got to get something in. I mean, if nothing else, we can do like a little park thing right there. But not worried about that right now. Right now, I want to see if we could get a little portico built in right here. So let's see, this road here. First of all, I'm going to do something that's totally unnecessary. But that's just the way I roll. Grumpy flattener, we're going to flatten those two pieces out right there. And I'm going to go ahead and flatten some of this. Why don't we at least come 2? 2. Two by 2. Okay, that gives us a little bit of a landing right there. And it's all about making this work. Because what we're probably going to do is we'll take the couple pieces off of here and then go right into a dock system along here. And then that dock is going to connect to the dock that's coming down over here. And this is going to be a huge trading district over here. Probably a lot for the industry stuff that we're going to have going on. As a matter of fact, that's a good place to unload all of the extra industry that we're going to have. Now, what am I looking? I'm looking for my docks. See if we can add some more onto here. 3, 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. I'm hitting. I knew I was going to hit land. Now, there's really not much I can do with that. What I should probably do is I'm going to let them build that out. We may dock around this, or we may put a market right here on this point. Because ideally, I would have put the market in the center. But let's let them run. Oh, come on. Oh, good. It's roving. Don't do that. Oh, hey, Marie. I wondered why I never saw you streaming. I'm still asleep when you start. Hey. All right, Marie. It is it Juneau, Alaska? And I don't know if it is Juneau. I don't know if you are one time zone behind us or not, because we are Pacific time. No, I usually stream in the mornings, and for the longest time, my my biggest crowd, the algorithm that YouTube gives us shows me that or the analytics, I guess that's a better word, tells me that my largest viewing audience is actually in Europe. And so they're getting me in the evening. And so I think I was kind of more or less catering to their time zone. And also, the mornings works for me because if I'm not in a classroom, I'm basically home alone. It almost sounds like a movie there. I'm home alone, and oops, we'll go to there. Oh my God, that was ugly. Okay, that did not work well. Oops. But you know what? We're gonna have to come through there anyway. So you know what? Maybe we'll just take all of these, like right to where the terrain separates. There. I probably should have just done a large flatten for this whole area. We still might do that. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of liking that idea. So let's go ahead and take out what we've already got in here. So you're coming out, you're coming out, you're coming out. And because that way, if we flatten this area, we can actually build something. No, morning times. There we go. It is 7:18 where you're at. It is 8:19 here right now. So yes, I do remember. See, the old man can still have a good memory. All right. Well, welcome. Good morning. And I don't know if this is going to work for you or not, but this is my streaming time here. What I'm looking at right now is what's my best flattening thing I can do here. And I'm thinking start it where it ends and then go straight across to here. I don't want to cut into the river if I don't have to. So because this is my deepest one here, make this a square right here, and maybe go to, I really like this little, what do you want to call this? Little pond lagoon area. So I'll tell you what, let's start with small bites. We'll start here, and I'll take it to this road right here. And maybe one more down to there. Let's try that, see what that gives us. And they're going to collect those resources, and then we'll be able to do something with it. Trader, what are you bringing? I need hull components. No. Thank you for coming. I'm impressed. Okay, well, you know what? If nothing else, I'm glad I was able to impress you. That might be the highlight of my day right there. Okay, here, what are we going to do? Are we going to go around the rock? Or do we try to get our dock market? Have this go into the dock market and then come out of the dock market over here? And can we put the dock market here? Oh, wrong way. There we go. I want to kind of center. Let's toy with that right now and see what happens. Here, 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 dock market here. No, it's not going to let us build there. Okay, fine, be that way. But you know what? Maybe if we take... I'm thinking about taking this road right here, take it all the way across. I'm going to flip my market so that it's the same as the... No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it like that. So come down the road on the side. Put a dock market right there. And then we could work with the trading posts. Is it even beneficial to keep a market right there, though? Because the radius is garbage. All it's going to get is a bunch of water. So I don't even know if that's the best idea. I really don't know what we're going to do with this. We may just use all of this dock here as a staging ground to come out further into the lake. Or, you know what? We'll keep the rock for aesthetic reasons. It's pretty. Maybe we'll take this and cut it off right here and then restart right here and continue down. I think that's what we're going to do. I'll keep the stream open, but I have to go get my kid up for school. Been there, done that, and all. So I'll be in and out for the next couple hours. Right on, Marlene. Not Marlene, Marie. I am going to be streaming for the next hour and a half. And what time is it here? 8 o'clock. So yeah, I am definitely not taking a job today. Yeah, so I'll be around for another hour and a half on here, and then I get to go to the mall and get my 10,000 steps in. What are you bringing? Oh my gosh, you're bringing weird things like partridge. Well, partridge in a pear tree. And you're bringing booty? No, bobo tie. I have no idea what the heck a bobo tie is. I know what a booby is, and I also know what boba is, but that's neither of those. Sugar beets. We are going to have to get some sugar into production eventually. I'm thinking use maple syrup. And that actually also sounds like something in the Shire. Something that the little hobbits would be toying with. So there is actually nothing here that we need. I'm going to let this one go. Dismiss. Okay. So I think what we're going to wind up doing, this hasn't dropped yet. Oh, it's that one little piece right there that they need to get. Oh God, I really hope this thing doesn't make me. Yeah, it's going to. I'm going to have to pick this thing apart piece by piece. Did not want to do that, but we're going to have to. So you know what? All the resources are gone. So let's just use the grumpy flattener and see how. Just make sure that we don't trash this thing, because oh my God, that's gonna ruin my day if we 2, maybe come down to 3, and at that same level over here. No, I don't. I'm going to take baby bites. Let's go to there. Boom. Uh-oh. Did I miss something? Yeah, we might be doing some serious reconstruction here. Look, why don't we take it down to the dock level? And you know what? I should probably take it. Here's another thought. Why don't we just flatten this and use the dock as our boundary? Yeah, I think that might be what we're going to do. And we'll just square this whole thing off. Doggone it. We figured it out. We figured a way to do this. And I'm not going to do the chicken save, as Derpy calls it, to see if I mess this thing up or not. I'm simply going to come in here. I'm going to start right off of this road here. I'm going to go all the way across to this road. Actually, that's our lowest one over there. So we're going to start here. And we're going to come all the way across, down to the dock, up to there. Cha-ching. Uh-oh. It wouldn't let me. Oh, I removed stuff. Haha. grumpy flattener. Now it's going to look scary. There we go. What is it? 51? Area 51. Oh, that would be a fun build. Actually, this mod does have not from this world. Okay. Okay, this is good so far. I'm not getting into my river. I don't want to do that. But I will take this across to... No, I'm not going to go that far. To 19. To there. This one is going to go to there. And I think that's what our thing is going to look like. I think I like that. The only thing is we will not be able to continue our dock. And I'm wondering if I should just run one more all the way to there. Just so we can do the dock all the way across. I think, I mean, against my better judgment, oh, don't give me, yeah, it's roving. We don't do roving. Go across to there. Oh my God, we're gonna lose this cute little dip right here. Oh, nuts. You know what, though? It is what it is. I think we're gonna do this. Boom. We did it. We did it. And you know what? I think that's enough that we can live with. That's still going to give us a nice little aesthetic feeling. Okay. I think we did the best we could do. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Now we've got a buildable surface. And we're eventually going to set up a huge trading district up here. What you bringing? Don't need any of it. Thank you for coming. Okay. Do we have enough people to get this manned? You know what? Let's finish building this protocol right here. That's something we did talk about. So we're going to go for the standard buildings again. I don't know if I need another Cooper. So let me take a couple measurements first. And what I need to do is take this. I need to come nuts. That's wrong right there. You know what? Maybe it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come 6. And then I'm just going to take this all the way across to there. Like that. Now, I need some measurements. This is 11. I've got an 8. I've got a 7. The Cooper is 4. So 4 and actually a 4 and a 6 would fit right in here. So if I took a Cooper, God, for some reason I want to put the Cooper out over here. We should really keep the food production over here. Let's bring up the menu and just start sticking things in there. The smoking shack is 8. 8. And that doesn't leave us anything next to it. So that's a big no-go there. We'll put smoking shack right here. Smoking shack, baby. And actually, what does that leave us next to it? Because in a perfect world, I'd want to take this road and go through with it. So let's if we were to take this road and go through at least to there, let's see what we can get in. I don't think we're going to get the smoker and the drying shack in here. So maybe put the smoker in here, put something on the side, put the drying shack over here. And then we still got to put in a saltery and we need storage over here too. So we may need to squeeze in a dock storage system. As a matter of fact, dock storage should probably go right here. And another little market, maybe someplace right up here. Or put another dock market in right here. Let's entertain all of those options. Here we go. So first of all, let's look at the dock market option. We could get a dock market in here, but it doesn't line up. That would be more lined up. But that doesn't leave us anything on the side, which kind of sucks. Okay, so dock market, maybe not. Maybe the dock market, a better place for it would be like right up here. If we were to put one in. Now, dock market, now dock storage. If we took the large dock storage and went right here with it, that gives us road and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can go dock market, and I think we can squeeze the Cooper in next to that. Dock market, Cooper, if we were going to do a second one, is under here, would go, no, they hit. And actually, you are my smallest. The next smallest would actually be the salting shack. You're under here, the old saltery. And see, you're even 6, so you would not fit nicely there. I would probably put you over here. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well that answered that question. So I'm looking at Salt Shack here. I'm looking at the drying shack right here. No, what happened? Interesting. I thought the drying shack was 7. It's actually 6. Interesting. Okay. And the smoker won't fit without hitting. No. But we can put the smoker and the Cooper right here. Why don't we do that? Because the Cooper actually provides logs for the smokehouse. And where would I put the Cooper? Probably on this corner, because industry coming in here, bringing logs in. So let's grab Mr. Cooper, which is, come on, think. Don't phase out on me now. You're going to go right there. There's our Cooper. Now, smokehouse. I'm going to let them run because I want to start getting some production coming in. And I need a smokehouse now. So fooding, smokehouse is going to go right there. Okay, we're making progress now, slowly but surely. The other thing we need to squeeze in here is the drying shack. And we can go here with it, or we can go, we got the dock market in right there. What if we flipped, stop. What if we flipped this? I don't think it's going to fit. And if it doesn't fit, the next thing I'm going to entertain is a medieval barn right there. Medieval barn doesn't have a 5 count. So maybe we'll just put the 4 count medieval barn in. And when I say count, what I'm talking about actually is the footprint of the thing that we're putting in. Let me take a breakfast break here for a minute. Okay, here we go. Nope, I want to go to the dock one first because I want to keep this place kind of salty looking. What if we flipped you? We already said you can't go in, so we know that. Maybe we should put the drying shack in first, right here in this corner over here. And then that'll kind of tell us what we have left over to deal with. So drying shack, baby, right here. It would be nice if we can get like a preservist or something in this area too. So there's our drying shack. We can, oh, that works perfect for the road coming up. Yeah, so that kind of tells us it was meant to go there. See, this game does have signs. That tells you you are doing the right thing. And this does not have a frontage. Nope. But you do have one more road in the front. And you have that. Yep. Okay, let them build that. So we got this little square here we can deal with. That's probably ideal for a some kind of a storage barn because they definitely need storage here. Now what we probably should look for is something high capacity. And right now the one that's sticking out in my mind is the one from the witches menu. I'll show you this one. The witches. So let's come into here. Let's come here because I think this one has a 12,000, 11,000 storage. What does the goth have for storage? It doesn't say. And I know we can go with the Viking one too. And I don't think Happy Pumpkins is going to fit this seafront. Maybe we'll just go with the medieval barns. Like I said, the large one will not fit because that's a 6x5. But we can drop it down to the medium-sized one that only has a 6,000 capacity. Nope, we're going back to witches. We're going to witches. We're going to grab this storage and we're going to see that it doesn't fit. Okay. A couple others that we can entertain that might fit this theme of oceanfront. What's going to fit an oceanfront theme? Doggone it, we might have to default to the medieval. The Viking barn was another one. Well, let's just go through here and see what we got. Lovin' is what I got. I think that's vanilla right there. This one here is a normal barn. Well, that sounds very vanilla. 10,000. Yeah, that is vanilla. We don't do vanilla. The medium barn, that is the medieval medium. This one here, a village storage barn. Your thatch. Oh my God, here we go. Maria's back. You're having trouble with storage fitting the theme too. I'm so used to just using a few different ones. Yeah, this one, it really, you need to get it. You need to really see what this thing has. This one goes into the mountains. We don't have mountains here. Don't want that. Well, shore storage. Well, no. Not feeling it. Port Royal. That almost looks like the same thing. Not feeling it. Inshore? 9,000 units. I think something here gave us more than that. The medium gives us 6,000. Let's take a look at this 9,001. Oh, absolutely not. No. Small village barn. Village barn. You're not feeling it either. I mean, you fit, but you absolutely don't fit the theme. What are you? Storage barn doesn't tell us capacity. Old barn. Don't fit. No, I don't want to alter the roads to make that fit. Something Japanese, something Japanese. No. No. Okay, you know what? By default, we're going to go medieval barn. And, oh my God, way too many resources on this one. Let's go to the medieval menu. Do medieval barns. And we're going to go for the medium. Yeah, we're just going to have a little bit of road extra in the front. And where do we want to run the... I think I'm going to flip it. Flip like that. That looks happy. Boom, put it in. Boom. And then we can just do an extra road here in the front of this one. Okay, now that they're building this, we need to get them some living stuff over here. We're still kind of in Happy Pumpkins down here. Or we're still kind of in our goth. Or we do large housing, dock housing here. I'm almost leaning large dock housing. I think I'm feeling that. It's talking to me. So, what if we put the market like centered in here? And then we can, I got to take a measurement. 29 minus 7. Oh my God, we actually do have a crossroad here. Perfect. Perfect. I'm calculating right now where I want which direction I want to place my market in, where I want my openings, and I think I'm going to have one opening coming up here and then two going out on the side. So what that is going to, I did not want to put that. Oh, that was already in there, wasn't it? Okay. So 29 minus 7, 22. Half of 20, no, not half of 22. 22 minus 5 Actually, it's 22 minus 2.5. So let's go 19. I need my road removal. I need to come down 19. And I'm actually going to come down 18 just so I don't screw this. That still looks very close. Let's go up a couple more to 15. Now, take out 7 pieces. Take out 8 pieces. I'll be able to figure it out from there. And then let's start coming across with you to say right about var. And I'm going to run you across to, oops, to say right about var. Oh my God, you go all the way. Check that out. And then we'll take this down to, uh-oh. Whatever that is. Oh, we could do it. We did it. Okay. Now, because this dock market is going to give them a lot of storage area in this spot. For some reason, I love the dock set. I think this is a kid thing. I think kid right now has my thumbs up as far as a developer goes for this game. I would love the opportunity to work with kids someday. Boom. There's my opening to the bottom and 2 to the sides. Now, let's make sure that we line this up properly. There's that. There's that. And I think that's it. That looks good. That looks good. Place it. There's our dock market. And let's bring the roads into that now. So we just got one piece going in there. We got that going into there. We got this going into there. And we got this right there. And we're going to have to come around because this doesn't have any entrance ways up here. So they're actually going to have to come around down here. And then this is going to come around to there. And then this is going to come around to there. Awesome. Another thing that we could have done, now that I stop and think about it, is because there are no entranceways here, take out this road and maybe build something 5x5-ish and just keep going up and then having a road come here and a road come down here to this point. That might be a better option because this is kind of wasted space right here. Boom. And there's a lot of things that are 5x5 that can fit right inside this little alleyway here. So let's go ahead and build that out. We need to get some housing into this area. And I think the housing that we were talking about was the say it with me, the dock housing. And we're going to go for the large houses. It's something I don't usually do. I usually do shanties, but we could go with the dock homes. And do we want to go light or dark? Dark matches there. Light would match the barn, but I think dark matches most of our stuff. I think dark matches most. So we'll stick with the dark. So you're going to go there, go back to dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, there. Nope. Did we do it? Nope. Nope. Hit. Skip 1. There. And then go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Boom. I might have to build a little dock piece out there just so this guy can get to his house because I don't want to kill him. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go here. That is my dark one. There's my light. So there's dark. I'm going to go back to dark. 1, 3. Come on, one more. There. Go to dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Go to dark. 1, 2. You know what? Start off this corner. There. 1, 2, 3. There. Space. Go to dark. There. And how much does that leave me in the middle? Not much. Okay. But I'm glad we did that. Okay. Now we're going to get some people living here, and then we're going to open up all these jobs over here. Now, since we got more read action over here, I'm thinking we need to get a dock workshop. You know what, doggone it? We could have put a dock workshop. You know what? They need storage. They needed the storage. We can always do dock workshop over here. As a matter of fact, we need to go saltery and then maybe dock workshop. So let's come across to here. Let's get the saltery put in and then see if that leaves us enough room for a dock workshop. And I can already see that it does. So OMG, we're golden. So you're going in right there. And the dock workshop is actually going to look kind of cute right next to the Cooper. And go into there, go into here, go into here, go to the dock workshop. And unfortunately, we can't go back to back with the buildings here, but we can flip you like that and actually move you up 1 so that you kind of balance out with the Cooper. And cha-ching, you're in. Okay, I know that we really took a lot of time planning that one out, but you know what? I think it really worked for the better. Nomads. Oh my God, we have 25 laborers. We're gonna do an employment check here in a minute. I want to make sure you're on fish. So where's my fish? There she is. Dried fish. I want to make sure you're on fish, which is right there. And I want to make sure you are making barrels and not crates. Perfect. Is our saltery built? It is. Let's get some salt production coming in. We can put 3 people here. OMG. All right, let's make some salt. Whoa! Oh my God, we could put up to 5 in here. Let's keep it to 2. And I'm going to put them in when we do the employment check. Housing. Do we get some more housing into this area? And if the answer to that is yes, okay, our tunnel is built also. So, there's that. Where's my road? There's my road. Do I want to go straight up to that? Yeah, why not? Let's come. Let's go straight up until we hit the tunnel. And then we'll do a little wrap around here to right there. There we go. That way they can get down into this salted area. I don't think we need to build this one yet. Let's get this one up and running. Housing. I'm thinking about actually putting a little row of houses along here. And another thing is, we were going to look at the urban butcher. Okay, it is built here. Which one of these is my butcher? I think herbalist. Are you the butcher? You're the baker. Are you the butcher? You're the tailor. You're the blacksmith. Yes. Come to this side. School. Oh my God, I didn't put a butcher in over here. Are you serious? OMG. What am I thinking? What am I not thinking? That didn't work well at all. Oh, we need butchers. This is not good. And I'm thinking about another row of housing here. Why did I not put a butcher in? That sucks. Woodcutter, market, chapel, school. OMG. I messed that one up. Are you my other market? Yeah, you are. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? And this is going to be intense. This is going to be so intense. I'm flipping. Sorry. This is going to freak out everybody. I'm going to put 4 butchers in right here. Yeah, you heard correctly. We're putting in 4 butchers back to back right here. And let's come across, and they're just going to be able to walk through all these stores, which doesn't bother me. And then we're going to get some housing along the waterfront, probably along here. And then if I can actually fit some farm plots in right here, we'll do that as well. Oh my God, we're going nuts now. We are going nuts. Here we go. Nope, butcher. Okay, hold on to your pants. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line it up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line it up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line it up there. Let them build it. Yeah, buddy. And we're going to find out what these butchers can build. Or build. What they can work with as far as the animals and stuff go. What can they butcher? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And then that's going to determine how many more of these we actually use. And I'm actually going to draw my road through these just because we can. I think that's kind of what it's designed for. Because they are so far away from civilization out here that they need every advantage they can get. Okay, now housing. Do I want my housing facing in? I think I do. I think I'm going to put my housing in. And this already tells me I can only get 3 houses in here. The question is, where do I start from? And I think I'm going to start closer to the market here. No, I'm going to line it up with these. And then we'll use the odd space for something else. Nomads, I don't think we need them. How about a housing check? Let that determine. Oh my God, we need 20, 30. We need 27 houses. Well, we just put 4 in to drop. You love it. I live the urban, but you love the urban butcher. It is the only one that does duck, and I think we are going to entertain getting some duck blinds going, maybe especially in this area, and just get some mass duck production going. because we need to get our food up. So that the food and the housing tells me no on the nomads. And minimize you. Let's get these 3 houses put in right over here. So that's going to be the 7. Then we still need 20 more. And I don't know if they finished building the dock houses or not. So back to the urban menu. Urban, urban. And you know what we can always do is throw a second story. Oh, one thing I didn't check for. Shoot. Do we need a larger footprint if we go up? I mean, it's too late now to do any changing, but we should have looked for that. That is my slate roof. Flip, flip. Let's come over here. You're going in there. Change it to slate again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space. Boom. Change it to slate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. You're going in there. What extra space do we have? Oh no, no, I don't want that. Give me my road. No, there, that's what I want right there. Boom. And straight across. So I've got a 2 space here that we can fill in with something. And we've got a 2 space here. You know one thing we can get in here? I think we can get some corn growing over here. Just out of curiosity, how is our corn production? Well, it's not in the top 5, but it is in the top 10. 3, 6, 9, 10. It's number 11. And even at 1,500, that's not great. So why don't we see if we can get some corn into this area by using the corn. No, there's nothing here that's 2. Where's my corn plot? Here. Oh, wow, we got a lot of stuff here. This is not even what I was looking for. My corn is in the happy pumpkins. Okay, so it looks like the people of the South are trading with Gondor for corn. The other thing we can get in are some hedgerows. But I don't like this seasonal stuff. It doesn't work for me. So, just out of curiosity, I want to look at some of these. What do we got? Goats. We've used these. No, we haven't. No, this is the one that requires us to give it stuff. Got it. But it does have its own little, you know what? Maybe the Shire. Instead of putting pastures into the Shire, why don't we put these in there? And unfortunately, the hobbits are going to have to give up some of their food. And I know that's blasphemy to say something like that. And hopefully the greater deity of the hobbits doesn't strike me down. But then I've got my deity also, which is Garl Glittergold. And perhaps he will shine a light upon me. He will go negotiate on my behalf that I'm only doing this for the greater good. Let's see if that diplomacy flies. Anyway, Happy Pumpkins gives us corn. Boom, boom. Corn, oh my God, it was like it was meant to go there. Who's your daddy? Do we open it to the same? I'm going to open it to the same side. You know what? I'm not. Because if we can get in 2 more corns right along here, we should probably have them open in the middle. As a matter of fact, let's do that right now. See if they fit. So if you go there, like that. Flip you around. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no, no. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Who is your daddy? Boom. Oh, perfect. God, I love it when things work out in this game. I love it when things work out in this game. Okay, let's see. Do you know any that processed rabbits? Oh, as far as butcher shops go? No, I don't. I know there is rabbit production, but I don't know anything that actually works with the rabbit to produce something else. Actually, the one place I would look is a tailor, because I think with rabbits you get pelts, and then the tailor can probably work with the rabbit fur or the rabbit pelts. Don't quote me on that. I think that might work. Okay, we were going to do that employment check here. So everybody who wants a job gets a job, but we also wanted to see, what do the urban butchers produce? So we can do beef, which we are bringing in, chicken, chicken, chicken. Okay. Okay, if we need to, we can put in a chicken coop or 5. It does work with pork. That's another. Beef and pork we're making right over here. So, cool. Duck. We could put some duck blinds in. As a matter of fact, this is almost screaming for a couple duck blinds and maybe even a third over here, if we don't start working with some reeds also. We can also do seafood scavengers over here for more food. Bison, we're not doing bison. Sharky. I think Sharky is llama. And Chevelle, I believe, is horse. Don't quote me on that, I think. But definitely, now that we've got 4 butchers that can do 4 different meats, I'm feeling beef, pork. Let's do venison that this node should be producing. And then let's get some duck meat into production over here. I think we have just answered that call. Let's see, ducks are under the hunter menu, and then we want this Tyrannosaurus pterodactyl looking thing here. Or it's known as your internet is down dinosaur. And let's see, how many of these can we get in? Well, if I skip 1, then we go 1, 2, 3 for 2, 1, 2, 3 for 3, 1, and that's it. Why don't we put in 3 right here? 1, 2, because to the best of my knowledge, these do not have a ring of radius on them. So you can actually stack them. I think you can stack these. What if we went in this direction? 1, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 2, and then we go 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, we could get 3 in there too. Holy nuts, we can actually do the whole line across. I don't want to go that many. That's overkill. We'll do 3 more. 1, 1, 2, 3. Somebody right now is laughing. He says he's not doing overkill, and then he puts 3 more in. Yeah, let's go 9 across. That should take us to that last one. And one thing we're going to need for all these duck blinds is storage. So let's go ahead and put a storage right here to work with that. Oh my God, we actually saved this. It came out to be a really good build. Sometimes this game surprises us as to what it's actually capable of. And I'm still not in this radius right here. I mean, I'm in the radius of the gatherer and of the hunter, but not the forest. So I'm going to put that right there. And I'm actually going to say that we're going to be done with this area for now. I think I want to move on to another area. And we will come back to this area. Just not yet. Do I have enough housing for everybody here? No, I don't. I don't. The node is going to need housing. The node will need housing. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Do I have 18 things that need to be filled here? 1, 2, 3. Well, let's do this first. 4 times 3 is 12, 13, and that leaves us 5 for the node. We kind of do have enough. Kind of. If I wanted to, we could put another house in right here. Extend one more corn out this way. Well, I'm not worried about that. We've got enough for what's working here. Let's do this. Hunter has 1. The forester gets 3. You get 4. So it's 8. So I actually need to subtract 3 from this area to make all this housing work. And that doesn't include the duck blinds. Oh my God. It doesn't include these either, these fields. We're going to need more housing out here. Okay. I'm going to leave that the way it is. I'm going to build some housing down here. We will fill this area in. Why don't we go back-to-back housing along this road right here? And doggone it, we said we did not like this in the center. Because that throws off our zen of what's going on here. Let's flip for a minute. Flipping, flip, 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 and see what we can do. The other option might be to leave the market there, because remember, we did not have enough room here to put 2 houses in. So maybe this little space extra will allow us to fill this with housing. I'm going to do that. Let's do that. So here, I'm going to get them running. No, you know what? Doggone it. We're going to give them an employment check. I'm going to take all of my builders out. Boom, 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 boom. And now, who needs a job? Okay, bakers. Oh, I got to go back and see what they're baking. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what are you? You're there. You're blacksmith. Yeah, we'll put another blacksmith in. Got to change you to carbon steel. Okay, 5, 5, 5, 12. 12 butchers. Yes, 1, 2, 3 more butchers. What are you, a carver? Okay, 1, 1, 4. Nope, cleric. Another church person. Dock workers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 out of 0 dredgers. Those are the seafood scavengers. Whoops, too many. But we got them in. 2, 2, 7, 7, 11 foresters. Yeah, we'll kick that up. 1, 2, 3. because we need the foresters. We need logs. So we can continue making firewood, which is non-existent. Gatherers, yes please. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Herbalists, sure, we want to be healthy. Also, we're kind of curious about what kind of herbs you're bringing in. Another hunter, a joiner. I am actually going to leave that at 2 because these are the coopers. And I don't want to overproduce barrels. So with 2, there should be 1 in each. The kilnmen, those are the brick makers. Actually, maybe it's time to get on roof tile again. 5, 2, 2, 4, 4, 2 preservists. What are they preserving? I wonder if these are the salter people, the saltery. 1, 2. Okay. Oh my God, we need taverns. I didn't even think about that. Salt boilers. Yes, 1, 2. Now we're getting salt. 4, 4, 2, 2, 2, 5, 5. Another tailor. Got to switch him over to the right thing. Teacher. Yes, please. Don't want to run out of education. Vendors. Okay, the markets are eating up all of my vendors. So I need to change those. Woodcutters. Yes. Give me 1 more woodcutter. And finally, workers. OMG. Okay, let's do it. And we're out of laborers. So, who can we pull? I'm going to pull my vendors. We don't need people in the markets. We'll just use the markets as storage. There's that. And how many does that leave me? 4. That is our buffer for teachers. Okay, let's build some more housing so we can make some more babies. And we're going to build along. I think we said we were going to double this. Or we can square this with housing and use this as farmland. Now, I don't know. I'm almost thinking maybe do this row of houses here, do a row of houses here, use this for farmland, do a row of houses here, use this for farmland. Let's see how that works. So I'm going to get them running because we need to keep babies into production mode. And you know what I'm going to do with these houses here? Why don't we start with... I'm going to do all of them. We're going to upgrade them. Upgrade, upgrade. So now they're going to hold 6 instead of 5. And you know what? It just dawned on me. I don't have the labor force to do this. Oopsies. Reclaim, 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 reclaim. You know what? I think if the nomads come in, we might be in a position where we have to take them just so we can fill all the jobs that we have. Food is at 18K, so it's kind of teetering right in that area. Let's go ahead and get some single story things here. Do the flippy thing. And what do we got here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We'll just double space around the market. So there's my slate there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. There's my slate. Boom. Or I'm thinking right now what we didn't do in this area. Oh, we were going to do farming out here. So we can do that. Okay, how far in this direction can we go with housing? There's that. There's that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, by golly, Miss Molly, we can get 3 more in right there. Let's do it. You know, I'm only going to do 2 on the outside, and I'll probably put something unique next to the market. So there, go back to slate. There. Okay, there's 4 more houses. Let's go ahead and give them neighbors right across the street from them. So go back to slate, do the flippy thing, and give you one. Come over here, go back to slate, give you one. Make sure they're lined up. Go back to slate, come over here, give you one, go back to slate, and take this one into the road. Right there. So there are 8 more houses. Unique things to put around the market. I'm thinking school, possibly a chapel. Oh, taverns. Doggone it, we need taverns. That's a no-brainer. As a matter of fact, I should probably squeeze a tavern somewhere in. I'm just going to start going all around here in every district. Let's start here. If I was going to give you a tavern, where would we go? And something is telling me right here, because I need a radius that's going to capture all of that. You know what? Scratch that idea. Urban build, urban mod does not have a tavern. That is sad. Wow. Okay. No tavern for them. Wow, that is sad. But it is what it is. I didn't design it. Oh, a job. Ooh, I've never done VAPA, so I don't know how that would work. Anyway, VAPA I think is like visual arts, performing arts, something like that. It's dance and art class. I've never taught that, so I don't know how that would work. Okay, this is my 5. Are we running? We are now. This is my 5x5 district right here. Oh my god, and I can come around. And the reason I'm doing this is just so I can see where I can still build stuff. It's gotten to the point now where the fillers are all secondary. But I'm still going to try to get them in just because we're all about the aesthetics of the game. Okay. And then on this side, okay. Oh, that one goes all the way through. Okay. And then you've actually got all the way through. And then all the way through. Are you a market? How many do you got? You got 1. Where's my market over here? How many are you sucking up from us? I don't even know which one of these is our market anymore. Oopsies. You're the market. Did we just look at you? You're 1. Let's see, you guys are all butchers. You are a woodcutter. That means you must be my market. There you are. And there's another one. Take you out of there. Oh, you know what's sucking up the dock markets? This dude here. Want. Nope. 1, 2. And did we put another dock market in someplace? Right there. You're at 1, so that's good. Okay. Cool. We're making progress. We still need housing in this area out here. We're putting it in over here. But you know what? We really need some initially right in this area. And since that stockpile is full, you know what? Doggone it. Against my better judgment, I'm going to put housing inside the node. God, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Shoot. I'm looking for something small that's going to fit the urban theme because I do not want to put 4 5x5 footprints in this area. Another thing we can do is maybe put 2 houses here and 2 houses over here and say that they're the ones that are working this. The only other thing is, I think if I put a couple houses here, they're going to go to the duck blinds. Oh, crumbs. Are you guys houses? Yeah. Let's do it. I'm going to put 2 here, 2 here. We're going to face them into the node and hopefully they can figure it out. I can't see my slate right now. So let's get out of that area. Okay, let's go to, our fishing dock here. Fishing is going to be awesome if we get this thing done. Let's do a measurement real fast just to see where the ring of radius is. And we can't see anything, but if we pull it out, we can. So there. So if we go out 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking right there. And then I can drop 2 seafood scavengers right off of there. And I'm going to go ahead and put those in right now also. So you're going to get one. And you're going to get one. I'm not concerned about, you know what? Maybe I am concerned about putting, did we ever drop the fishing dock? Yeah, we did. I'm going to go a further 3 out because I'm going to put a house and no, I could do that with that. Oh, nuts. I just took it away. Oh, crumbs on a biscuit. Do you believe I just did that? Ah, crumbs. Okay, there we go. Let's see. There's that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Screw it. Let's start with 2 dock pieces. And then, because I think if we flip it, we're going to get a different perspective. There we go. Let them build that. I think we're going to keep an eye on when spring comes around. Oh, wait, here we go. Let's see what Marie said. Some of the hedgerows are powerful. Uh, the two with the rabbits, winter, and the one with the spring, will leave you drowning in rabbit meat. Never noticed that they didn't produce all year. That is the downfall to that. But then again, it's really no different from not a pasture, but a crop field, because crop fields don't produce all year either. You know what? Well, we can toy with it. I mean, we do need the food. So why don't we find a place where we can put some hedgerows down? Well, the Shire. And you know what? I think the hobbits would appreciate some rabbits. Didn't Sam Wise do something with rabbits? I know he did with Tatoes. He likes his Tatoes, but I don't know if he did anything with the rabbits. Go ahead and get a road running through here. And we got 3 more buildings that we can put in here to kind of fill this little central area. And something tells me school would be a good one of them. They don't use a tavern. So if we were going to put in some kind of city buildings, let's go back to urban. Let's go back to the urban. Go back and see what we got for the city. We have a hospital. Okay. I don't think we need another hospital. We can give them religion. We could give them education. And then what else do we need? Religion, education. I guess we should really use our town hall to determine what we need. But as long as we can kind of see our housing pattern that we got going on here, let's see what we can do. This area back here, I'm probably going to use for food production right here. And we got to figure out what kind of food we're going to drop in there. What gives us the ring of happiness? That would be the church. What am I looking for? I'm looking for urban. Urban church. There's the ring of happiness. So if I put the church in there, kind of, or we go there. And I think that is going to get us the biggest bang for our buck as far as housing goes. Because we still got to squeeze a couple houses in over here too. So let's go ahead and go here with the church. I think I'm going to put the school next to the church. And what are we going to put across from the school? And once again, I think we should let the town hall dictate that. Actually, if we looked at this little resource menu up here, we need firewood. I think what we're going to do with these docks that we've got is we're probably going to start going nuts with reeds. And then we're going to accompany the reeds with dock workshops and get fire bundles into production. So we're not going to rely so much on firewood, but we're going to rely on fire bundles. I think that might be the way to go. Okay. We should probably square this off too right here. Not that yeah, we do have a couple people running out there. I think if we come down, will down square it? No, down will not square it. We got to use the calibrated eyeball. Okay, right there. Nope, one more down. There we go. Okay. Oh, and we needed to get a mineral. It is minerals, right? Yes, it is minerals. Okay, here we go. Do we put a stockpile behind them or do we put a stockpile on the side? I'm almost thinking on the side over here. Bring this road out, kind of square this area off right there. Kind of like that. And then we can do this for a mineral stockpile. Where are my minerals? Are you my minerals? You are my minerals. And stockpile, baby. Just like that. And then that's where they're going to put the salt so they don't have to run into town all the time. Okay. Could even toy with the idea of getting another saltery going over here. But I don't want to really overdo that too much. I see that we can bring at least one more dock piece in over here. So we'll do that. Oh, wow. And this one, just out of curiosity, if we were to line it up with that, 1, 2, 3, there. Yeah, we'll go there. And then maybe run this straight across to there. Actually, we're going to do that right now. But I'm going to make sure that it goes in flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Grumpy Flattener. And we're just going to go right up into there. There. And then take the little bit of road. Once again, the most unnecessary thing to do in this game right now. But it worked. Now, not much we can do here. We might be able to get a couple reeds into this area. Whoa, something doesn't look right. Oh, those are my seafood scavengers out here. I was going to say, did I double my docks going across there? But no, those are my seafood scavengers. Okay. I'm kind of happy with that. Like, we built a pier. We built a big old fishing pier. Well, seafood pier, anyway. Okay, what else can we do? We needed to figure out what other building we're going to put in down here. And I'm really surprised that Urban does not have a... doggone it, let's put another house in. No, let's look at our... What are we producing a lot of? Inventory. Oh my god, we need perfumeries. Let's get some perfume into production to get rid of these flowers. Okay, we're definitely not consuming our flour, so we need more bakeries. Tallow, we need candle makers. Ale. Ale we're producing. Well, at least we got happy people running around. Flour, so we need bakers. And we need a few perfumeries. So let's go back to Gondor and Rohan and maybe put a couple perfumeries in and some water towers or something that produces water. Actually, they'll produce water here in these open spots. but we're not going to get a perfumery anywhere near this place unless we tap into this or over here. I don't know how far we're going to go with this seafood district right here, or the ocean build. Oh, okay, good, 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 good. I was thinking, did I put my door on the right side? I did. Okay, we should probably do something production around this. And the first thing that's coming to mind is the stuff out of the dock menu. Do I want to do this? Yeah, this is going to help. I'm going to grid this just so it limits what I know. This is probably the wrongest thing to do, but this is going to limit what we can bring in. I don't need to come off the side there. But now we've got two square areas that we can work with. And I'm almost thinking about maybe doing some housing around the outside and then doing some production in the middle. So, can we do another row of houses here? I think I already know the answer to that. Because even if it doesn't look good, we could still do it. I'm just going to try to not let it bother me. Oh my God, and we do have a road. We are golden. Yeah, let the nomads come. We're ready for them now. Go to dark, and here we go. We're going to line up some housing. I'm actually going to keep them running while we do this. So there, boom. Go to dark. 1, 2, 3. Actually, this will be the fastest way to do it. Go there. Go to dark. Go to dark. And go to dark. And move over Beethoven. Go to dark. Go to dark. Go to dark. In a perfect world, those are all lined up. We got nomads. Let's get them first. Oh, they went away. We'll find them. We will find you. We're going to hunt you down just like ice. I shouldn't even talk about that. That's not cool. Okay, here we go. But you know what I did? Do. No, I gotta admit, God, I don't really want to get political. Don't get political, because as many people that are going to agree with you, you're going to have that many people disagree with you, and we want to keep this channel family friendly. Hey, they line up, perfect. There's more housing. Now I'm going to let them build all of that, and we're going to find those nomads. While we're doing that, what are you bringing? Oof. Pigs. Pigs would have worked in the Shire. But you know what? No, thank you. Thank you for coming. Here we go. I'll make one more comment about the whole ice thing. I love my tacos. And I love my little taco stands and my taco trucks. And for doggone its sake, don't take my tacos away. That's all I gotta say. Okay, where are we at? What am I looking for? I am looking for nomads. Flipping. Flip. And come over here. You're not at the statue. You're not at the well. Oh, they might be at the scarecrow. Oh, do I have something over here? What are you? You are a citizen already. So, oh, and we've got this lamp post here, but I don't see any nomads out here. Flipping. Flip, 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 flip. Oh, where is my lamp post? Uh-oh. Oh, it's over here. And oh my God, I do see a congregation over here. So we're going to flip again. Flip, 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 flip. And then we're going to come down. And we're going to zoom in. And oh my gosh, look at these people. We got nomads, baby. Oh my God, why are you in red brick? Oh, we don't like red brick. No. Can we upgrade you guys further? No. Oh my God, did I ruin our area? I don't think I ruined our area, but doggone it, I don't like the red. I mean, it is what it is. Screw it. Screw it. What's the library doing for us? Are you the library? You're the school. And OMG, we can even take you one level higher. Now, what the heck is that middle thing that it needs? Is that clay? Clay and roof tiles? We'll get to that bridge when we get to it. You don't produce anything. Well, 16 members. Okay, that's nice to know that you got some members, but okay. Nomads, how many? Where are they? Doggone it, I lost them. Lost my nomads. There they are. Zoom in. What are you bringing? Lamppost. Uh-oh, nomad. Lamppost. Third. Oh, oof. Ouch. We can't do it. I can't bring 33 people in. I don't have the food, and we don't have the housing. The only way we can make this work is to bring them in and just go nuts with food production. And I'm looking that I've only got a one laborer buffer right now. Food is going up, so that is promising. You know what? Let's go big. Go big or go home. We're going to bring them in. I'm going to bring them in, and then we're going back to food production and more housing. So here we go. Boom. We just did that. We just did that. That might be the nail in our coffin. But you know what? For some reason, viewers really love a disaster story. So, if I kill everybody, maybe that'll get me more viewers. Okay, this housing is still going in. Awesome. We're not getting anything built because we don't have builders. 10. And I'm going to leave 8 as a buffer. You know what? I'm going to leave 3 as a buffer. God, we are running on thin ice here. Food production. Let's come back to this area. I'm going to flip again. And what can you guys produce for food here? And one thing that's going to determine that, oh my God, they brought the sickness. These nomads were down with the sickness. I think I've got all my physicians in. 4 out of 4. Yeah. So let's see if those 4 can save us. Okay, let's take a couple measurements here. This is 9. Okay. So we can do 2 things that are 4 wide. Hey, shut. They don't like that idea. The birds are yelling at me. Okay, we can do 2 things that are 4 wide in here. What kind of food producers do we have that are 4 wide? And do you even tell us how wide you are? You're 6 by 3, 7 by 2, 10 by 1, 6 by 3, 7 by 2. What is, oh, it tells us right here. Nothing is a 4 in here, though. Okay, scratch that. I don't want fruits and nuts. I want some serious substance here. There's nothing there. The tangerine center. I don't think the tangerine center is what I'm looking for. I don't think the pie is what I'm looking for. Now, Marie, I think you said there's another set. Was it the dark? These things, the Forest Haven? I don't think the Forest Haven has food plots. No, it's got the standard hunter-gatherer. It's got some nut stuff going on. Okay, what are you? Buildings for your tool production? Don't need that. Old Port Town. There would have been, this might be, okay, this is our pirate area. I don't want pirates right now. Lemons for scurvy. Okay. This is screaming more. What do these buildings look like? Okay, they're thatch roofs. Is that the only thatch you have? Oh, or shingles. Okay, I like the shingles for the dock area. Okay, we're on to something here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We found buildings for our dock area. So coming back here, let's go to these farm plots. What is 4? 4 by 8. And is that the only one we have? Oh my gosh. We only have one 4 by 8. No bueno. Berries, corn, cabbage, potatoes, and eggs. If nothing else, make a small square of these right here. Let's see. Well, that actually does kind of line up. We could do a square of these right here. So let's do that. 1, and then come on down. No, we can't, can we? Nope, I didn't. I forgot the road in between. So that doesn't look nice. Oh, there's our... You know what? We can do it. Is this a double space? No, it's... Yeah, it should be a double space. That is our 3-hour timer, by the way. No, we are double... Nope, we're not. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. That unfortunately did not work. to the best of our interest. But we can still food. Okay, food plot. Let's go back and see where can we get a plot of food or something. We could come here into the animal stuff. What else has... I know the hobbits have food stuff. And I don't want to get into the bed and breakfast or the pies. I don't think we're ready for that. The tangerine, we're not going to go there. Additional food production. Who's got additional food production? Don't want to do the agave stuff. And that's the Plymouth. I think we're stuck here for now. And are you all fish? Fishing village. What's our... No, homegrown stuff is where you live inside mushrooms. What kind of food are you growing? Fish, gatherer, herbs. No. Okay, let's see what you're saying here. You can always take them out later if you don't like them. The gardens do produce a lot. Okay, stick with the African bee thing in a node. Oh, I never even noticed African bees. It was producing 700 honey for one guy. The African bees, where are they? Tiny bee, apiary, African bees. Okay. How big is the African bees? Oh my God, it's Dinky. Oh, I got places for you over here. Well, we might have just found some fillers for us over here. Another thing we can do is get some linen and mead brewers going on over here too. Okay, hey, thanks, Marie. There you are. Thank you. I appreciate that little point. Oh my God, this guy has like a node all his own. Okay, we will entertain that. In the meantime, I think I am going to default to the I think I'm going to default back to the farm plots. And what if we don't use the 4x8s? We can't stack 5s. 4 is really the only thing we go, unless we stack vertically. And then if we stack vertically, we can basically put in anything we wanted to. So I'm thinking, why don't we at least get six and 4 is 10. That's not going to fit. Open to the center. Open to the back. Why don't we go to... I think I'm going to open to this direction here. And double road it in the front. Yeah, that might be the best thing to do. So which one are you? You're my pork one. I'm going to start with the cows again. So the cows are going to go here. There's that one. There's that one. Seriously? 1, 2, 2. Whoa, where did I go wrong? I did not go as far into the hill as I could. That's where I went wrong. I tried to line it up with the houses when I should have been lining it up with the landscaping. Okay, here we go. And you know what? I'm going to let them run just to figure out where these nomads are going. Oh, and I got a sickness. So guess what? We're going to kill them fast. Okay, here we go. Let's go to here. Let's go to here. Let's grab the cow first and take the cow on this side of the road right there. Take the second cow on this side of the road right there. Take the pork next to the cow right there. Let's go ahead and do 4 of these. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then we're going to do the flippy thing. We're going to come across, and I need a road in the middle there, and then we're going to try to go straight up to there. And once they clear that out, we can get an idea of what we have in the middle. And more likely than not, in the middle, we're going to have to build. Oh my God, we got a lot of sick people. Oh, they're going down. They're going down, but that's okay. As long as nobody dies from the sickness, we're doing okay. What are you? You're a market. Okay, yeah, I pulled all of our vendors. Okay. Now, what are we going to do with this area? We can do the same thing. Let's start with the cow, and this time we're going to build in the opposite direction. We're going to build over here. So there's that one. Take the second cow right there. Take the pork right there. Now, this is probably going to look a little bit different. And I'm probably going to I got to find out where this road, how far this comes down, and how much room do I have to play with. That is how much room I have to play with. Can we get a row of houses in right there? That is the question. So, if the answer is yes, oh no! Oh my God, I'm going to have to let it run till we get the green screen again. Shoot. Okay, well, we're going to fly at 10 for a while here. Oh my God, I screwed the pooch on that one. Okay. Not good. But we can bring this road down. You've got a road going through. No, where's my road going through? There it is. There. And then you've got a road going through there. Over here, there's that. There's that. there's that. And that kind of frames those farm plots. And yes, I am going to put people in there ASAP. One more sick person. Hey, I don't think we took any depths. Okay, what's going on here? The bees do the best in the... Okay, so put the bees in a forest node. Got it. I'm not sure 100%. I keep building them in different places and forget to compare them. Okay, well, just for comparison's sake, I do have some bee stuff out. And let's see how they're producing. I have one on this corner, but this guy is making random stuff. So my little guy here is making 160 honey here. He's making 224, but we're also getting royal jelly, comb, and beeswax. And I think right now I've got 4 of these. So that would be 900 off of this number here that we're producing. But then again, you said your one person is making 700. Okay. Building supplies. Hull components. Oh my God, we got ship and wharfs now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Where are my big dollar items? I'm talking marble statues. I'm talking rope. Inventory. Let's go by name. By name. First, let's look at marble statues. Marble statues. 98 of these. Oh my God. Lifesaver. These things are worth 285 a piece. So with 4 trading posts, I can basically put 20 into each trading post. Thank you. How are we doing with rope? Now the thing about the rope is we want to upgrade 400. I'll put 100 in each trading post. That'll give me 3,500 buying power. There is our saving grace right there. So the trader is going to get 20 marble statues and 100 rope. Now I probably should... God, I'm slurring my words here. More breakfast drink. I'm slurring my words. Not a good sign. I need some single unit cost items. Flowers. The flowers have to go. So here we go. Let's go back to inventory. Come down to flowers. And I'm actually going to dump 3,000 into here. Hopefully he will take flowers. And we're going to find out right now. Cha-ching! He takes flowers. Otherwise, this would have been shadowed. So, put in a trader. One trader. That's all I need. Sound like Sean Connery there. Just one beep or one blip. So, name that movie, by the way, if you can. I know what it is, but... Anyway, we got traders in. Good. Bring it. So I'm going to put you on minimize because I definitely want what you're bringing. I'm going to minimize you. And you know what? We're going to buy those in the next episode. Is there anything we need to do before we end this game? Let's go back to an area that we recognize, because right now I have no perspective as to where we're at. Down here. This is the area we're building in. Let's go back to our dock area here. Take a look at that. And for perspective, I'm going to flipping, flip, 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 just like that. Okay, this is telling me we got to get some serious fire bundles into production. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to go right along this coast here and get some reeds going. Let's get some reeds going in right here. And I'm going to flip this direction. Flip, 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 flip. Another thing we can put in over here if we wanted to is a trading post. I really don't like the square right here. God, that looks ugly from this side. How does it look from the other side? I'm going to flip. Wow. I wonder how that's going to look when we... Oh, wait. We got green. We got the green light here, or the green screen. I wonder how that's going to look with this dock here. What we might have to do is level this whole stretch here to the same level as the dock. I thought we did that. I'm going to flip again for a second. Yeah, see, this is nice and flat right here. This over here, yeah, kind of wonky. Yeah, so I don't know what we're going to do with that. That'll be determined. Going to flip again. Flip, 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 flip. And we need to finish building the dock area over here. Well, we got a housing district in over here. And I'm probably going to save this area around here for some type of say it manufacturing. And also put in a shrine and a school over here. And a matter of fact, we're going to put those right next to here so that they get all of the houses in this area. Yeah, we're going to have some happy people. Shrine and a school. If we have to, we may even double up on some of the our little seaport village here. But just before we sign off, because I know I'm going to forget this if I don't put it in, is the how can we get some... Say it. Reed farms in over here. Is that even what we want to do? I don't know. I'm not sold on that idea. So you know what? I'm going to put a pause on it. I don't think I'm going to deal with reed farms right now. Here, these could be reed farms along here. Or they can be more of the seafood scavengers. And seeing that they have built all of these, why don't we go ahead and... Oh my God, we're not building anything right now. What is our housing check? Come on, baby. Be close. Be close. 11. We're 11 off. And we can make that up in the next episode. That's not bad. That is good. So the last thing I'm going to do now is employment check. One more time. So here we go down the list here. We got 9 out of 9, 9, 4, 4, 7, 7, 5, 5 butchers. We were going to see what they're butchering. 1, 1, 5, 6 for clerics. Yes, give me another religious person. Dredgers, okay, yeah, give me more food. 2, 2, 7, 7, 11, 11, 13, 13, 2, 8. Wow. How did we lose that? Oh, the duck blinds. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get some ducks coming in. And joiners, I'm still leaving that at 2. 5, 5, 2, 2, 4, 4, 2. We're almost done. 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 2, 5. Oh my God. 5 sick teachers. Yes, please. Vendors, I'm not concerned with vendors. And that's it. Oh my God, we need 60 workers. Oops. And I'll bet you dollars to donuts, these are workers in this area. How many can we spare? Not enough. I'm going to take 10. I'm going to take all of my builders away. And let's see if 10 fills this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Okay. What if I gave you 2 more? Nope. Oh, 1 more. Oh! And what does that leave us? 1 for a buffer? Wow. You know what? Doggone it. We're going to live on the edge. We're going to do it. Perfect. Okay. What are we butchering? What are we making? I think I'm flipping. Flip, 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 flip. What I wanted to look at was the bakers. I got to see what the bakers are doing, and I got to see what the blacksmith is doing over here. So you are making firewood. You keep doing that. You're my market. You are my church. You are my school. You are making carbon steel tools. You are making hides until we can figure out something different. Oh my God, you're going to make feathers over here. Guess what? You're going to survival coats. Oh, or cloth down is straight feathers. Cha-ching. Never done that before, but I'm curious to see how much they sell for. You are making... Oh, no, nobody likes hardtack. What do we got in this area that we can exploit? This is a fig. Is it figs? It is fig forester. Do you do anything with figs? No. We might have to get some apricots going. So what are you producing here that we can use? We might have to change this forester to an apricot forester. Oh, we're making herbs. Yeah, garlic bread. What you got? You're the herb. There's the herbalist. Okay, you're making beef. You're making... Wait, why do we got 2 beefs? I need a pork, beef. I need a beef, pork. Let's do you at duck. You know what? I'm going to do you at venison. And then we'll do you at duck. There we go. Awesome. That's what we needed to do. You are another urban food market. I don't want a food market. That's what I want. I want an urban market. But you know what? Maybe this is a good thing because of all the duck that this thing's going to fill up with. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. We'll leave it. Okay, that's it. This is the episode. Hey guys, if you like this episode, I'm going to flip again. I think. What's my perspective? Actually, my perspective is 180 degrees. Flipping. There we go. So, and what can we focus on as a saving point? Well, since we did so much down in this area, I'm thinking this might be our saving point right here. So why don't we bring it over a little bit? Nope, too far. Maybe not too far. Nope, there. Come down to here. Maybe straighten it out just a hair. There. And you know what? I think that's good enough. If you're what? Oh, have a nice day. Hey, Marie, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so much. Not sure, though. Keep building them a different... Okay, that's where we left off with our conversation. Have a great day. You also, Marie. Thanks again for stopping by. And if you ever get around to it, I would be interested to see some of your... Glad you made it. I would be interested in seeing some of your builds as well. So if you ever get the itch to want to do some recording of your Banished games and then upload them, I will definitely follow you on that one. So if you're watching me on Twitch, please hit the follow button. If you're watching me on YouTube, please hit subscribe. If you do either of those things, tell 10 of your family, friends, and pets about my channels. That is plural, because there is also Grumpy Gnome Fishing. If you don't know 10 family, friends, and pets, tell 5 of them twice. If you don't know 5 family, friends, and pets, go out, buy yourself a space hamster, a giant space hamster. Name the hamster Boo. If you get the reference, leave a comment below. If you don't get the reference, watch my Baldur's Gate streams, and then you can comment. Other than that, we're going to do an old man. I should actually zoom in a little to get the nicer resolution here. I can't get everything in. We can stop right there. Hopefully that's what it's going to grab. I'm going to do an old man save right now because otherwise I'm going to lose my game. So here we go. Cha-ching. And I am Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here. Oh, you may at some point not set up for it currently. Awesome. If you do, OBS is probably going to be your best recording software for that. Otherwise, just Google search anything that captures video and just make sure you save it as an MP3. All right, Marie. Take care. Everybody else out there, take care. I'm Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here. 5, 4, 3. Bye-bye.